Stormblood. By Ralger, the last time I saw you, you were... I didn't even know you were still alive, and I never thought you would come. I almost didn't, and my sister never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Alagana is as much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. Listen, oh listen. That could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping Ragnfjord might help us to recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky and it's hardly subtle, but I say we approach the villagers directly, see what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Shall I take, I don't know, this one? Oh, well, there's still material. Material is useful, and they, sorry to say, sell well. So that's useful as well. You'd best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Looking for folks down the luck? Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for others. There's a tea that helps with it, though. I need to grind chapuli horns and hornbill cloves for the blend. I'll do it. I'll go fetch those. Huh? You'll go and get some for me just like that? You needn't trouble yourself so. Yes, I do. A new face in Alagana, eh? What would you ask of me then? A stranger and a generous soul besides? Bollocks! There's not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. On the other hand, if you were an Imperial agent, I'd expect you to go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me. You really are here to help, aren't you? Very well. I'll take up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working the rocks by Grim and Enid. They got something for me. Can you go and get it? I guess. Right then. Friggtin Curl is his name. Ask him for the leftovers. You have to understand. Alright. One is right here, the other one is right there. So I'll just go in a straight line, do one, do the other, come back. $3K of riot blades? Seriously? Wow. Ah, no, the other one is right there. Okay. Okay. Still fine. Can still go straight here and then move down. Let me just see if there's anything around here. 362 to the east. Okay, so back. Hey, Billy! Oh, there's not one here. I'll just take this one. Who's free? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Die, thank you. There we go. It's done. Now, all the way south, well, southwestish. I can do this one as well, so that's more XP. Yeah, I have to go back into the mentality of having to do experience. Haha. The XP up. Jesus Christ. That was big. Onward to glory. Supernal Chapuli. Chapuli. I don't even see what I'm attacking, I swear. I have no idea what kind of creature I'm attacking. I guess it's one of those kind of grasshoppers, like a bigger one, but still I have no idea what it looks like. Come on. There we go. Not bad. Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all in the sack over yonder. The bleeding heavy mind. So careful when you pick him up. Okay. Unconscionably heavy sack. Alright, now let's go right back. Yep. I'm halfway through. Level 61. I haven't done much, if not story quests, so that's normal. Ah, the new face. Got my leftovers. There you go, boy. Well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's salt pepper for making fire sand, in case you're curious. What's that all for? What's it all for? The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. Think that, but it's a living and a way of fighting back. Besides, our way of splitting in the Ghanaians. Okay, he has a mental predisposition. Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like this, you never think people will actually discount his head on people, hard on people. But it's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. That man's good for one lesson, you know? Whereas live one. You're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God's rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, and so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. And then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapons marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that I'd made a difference if I'd fought back. Sorry. I knew what a lot of them were on about the moment the Centurion laid eyes on me. It didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt people. And by the time I limped back the hurt, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too, and many others, I imagine. Help them too, if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you. But beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. It's not enormously comforting, madam. Ah, there you are, LeK. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the MPs have been swooping into villages unnoticed and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's Lisa getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remember her, that is. Let's go see. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you this past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of his bastard wall, living the high life, I'll wager. That's not fair. Oh, and who's this? Another one of the freedom-loving friends? Then to help us poor unfortunate souls? Trying to whip us into frenzy, so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels. Leave, all of you, before you bring Coho down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't there, Lisa. You weren't there. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. But it isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamiga. Let's go and find Mefredi. Mefred. Sorry. Looks like the elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow... I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angry. I haven't lived through it like they have. You can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lisa. I run too, But if I hadn't, I'd never met LeK or the rest of you, and we might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choice, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Help! Someone! Anyone!